today I'm going to make two homemade lava lamps. We're going to make it two different ways, and we're going to compare and see which one you guys think works better. And then after that, we're going to create a ghost glove. We're going to make this glove stand straight up without putting my hand in it. All right, so again, my wife is recording so we can do the links, and that way people who didn't get to see it can watch it, or if you got logged off or something, then you can see it. And I have the instructions in the Google Doc that I shared with Miss Hicks and Miss Daria, so they can send that out as well. Okay. All right, so the first one we're going to do it with Alka-Seltzer, vinegar, some water, and vegetable oil, and some food coloring. And then the other one we're going, or no, sorry, we're not using the vinegar for the first one. The second one we're using the baking soda and the vinegar and oil. I have not done this before, so this is going to be a first for me. And so I'm hoping to figure out which one works better so we can do it in the future. All right, so instructions. First one, we're going to take the bottle, or I'm using the glass jar like I did yesterday, and I'm going to fill it up with 1/4 of water. So I have a bottle here with just some water in it. We're going to fill it up about 1/4 of the way, so 25% or so of water. We'll say about right there, I guess. Maybe a little more. About right there. We'll just say that's good. Okay, then after you do the 25% water, you're going to pour vegetable oil into it until it's almost full. So we'll do it about right there. As you can see, the water and the oil don't mix together. So it's kind of creating a layer here to where you've got the oil sitting on top of the water. All right, so next we're going to take our food coloring. And we're going to do this one purple. And we're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whoops, that was a squirt, not a drop. But that's okay. Okay, so you can see the food coloring there is kind of trying to make its way down below. It's trying to go through the oil layer and down into the water layer. So it's kind of sitting right there in the middle for right now. Then next, what you're going to do is you're going to take Alka-Seltzer tablets. There we go. Now the food coloring is making its way down. Autumn, can you give me a butter knife? Okay, get these out of here. All right, so I'm going to use 4 tablets. I'm just going to kind of give this a quick little swirl to try to help the food coloring go down. All right. So then you simply put the Alka-Seltzer tablets down inside. And it should kind of create its own lava lamp. Now it's starting to all mix together, but it'll eventually separate again. So while that one's going, let's try the other one out. Again, we're going to take a glass jar. Okay. Then this time though, we're going to also take a smaller cup. And in the smaller cup, let's see, vegetable oil. First, let's measure out a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. Actually, we're going to double this stuff. I always like to double it to make it bigger so you guys can end up seeing it better. You kind of see all the colored bubbles in there. Pour the 1/4 cup of vegetable oil into this jar. Okay. And then this time, we're going to use vinegar. And again, we're going to do double, so it's going to be a 1/2 cup. And pour that, if I remember right, pour the vinegar into the vegetable oil. So again, you're going to see it kind of looks similar to the other one. You have a layer of oil and a layer of vinegar. Okay. We're going to stir that up a little bit. Okay. Then after that, we're going to add, let's do blue this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Then we're going to mix that up. And then let's add a few drops of green too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll fix that later. Okay, we're gonna mix this one up. Kind of getting like a bluey green color here. Okay, so that's what it looks like so far. You kind of got a bluey green color layer, and you got the oil layer, and then you got like all these little spots of food coloring in there too. Next, we're going to mix baking soda. We're going to do 2 teaspoons of baking soda into this cup right here, this little cup. Okay. Then we're going to do 2 teaspoons of water, which is also, I wrote it down here, 90 milliliters, because it's easier to measure water in a liquid measuring cup. Let me turn it around to the milliliter side. So it's about right there. Okay, let me give this another stir up real quick. Clean the knife off. All right, And then what we're going to do is pour that into here. Mix that together. All right, and then we're going to pour it into here. Good thing I didn't go more. That one's a little harder to see in there compared to that one. So this one you can continue to use after you've made it. So you can see that it's done. If we were to drop some more Alka-Seltzer tablets in there, it would start doing it again. So you can see the bubbles are moving again, just like in a real lava lamp. This one, however, it's moving a little bit, but it doesn't look to me as good as this one. I don't know. We have to see what you guys think here at the end. All right, one more thing we're gonna do, and then I'm gonna explain how all of these three are similar. And then Hannah has something that she's gonna want to show us. So this one I call, or people call, and I call, the ghost glove. Okay, so we're just gonna take a regular cup like this. All right, and then we're going to get another 90 milliliters of water, or I mean, sorry, vinegar this time. Look at that, perfect. We'll save this in case we want to do any experiments with it. Okay, so there's our vinegar. Our vinegar is in our cup. All right, now, after we get the vinegar, we need the baking soda. Again, we're gonna take this glove, just a normal exam glove, and we are going to take and put 4 teaspoons of baking soda in it. Okay, let's go ahead and set these aside over here. That actually looks kind of cool when it's all wobbly like that. All right, next what we're going to do is we're going to pour this vinegar into this cup right here. Then we're going to take the glove, we're going to carefully put it over the top. Okay, then we need to carefully try to dump it. My kids and my wife are acting like it's going to explode and make a loud pop. But there you go, the glove blew up by itself. Trying to hold on to it because the pressure is pretty great. No, if you did it enough and you had it tight enough around the bottom, then you probably could get it to explode. But I was having to hold it to try to seal it good, and I could still feel air releasing out of it. Kind of looks like a turkey. Gobble, gobble, gobble. So, anyways, that's it. Yep. So, so which one of these do you guys think's better? Which? Oh, you're welcome. Which lava lamp you guys think's better? The middle one has the Alka-Seltzer tablets, which I just put in there again. This one, if you can see it, there's still little bubbles forming. That's the one with the acetic acid, the vinegar, which the technical name for it is acetic acid, sorry. And the baking soda. Now, all three of these, Hannah, I have a question for you, or Jake, or I don't know who all's still on, since I can't see. What did you guys notice about all of these? What was there something that was forming? Like, what do you see happening right now? Yeah, the bubbles. So all of these had bubbles. Well, all three of them are forming gases, and that's why there's bubbles. And just like if you were to go under the water in the pool, which Hannah, I know you have a pool, and if you were to breathe out, the air from your mouth would create bubbles and they would float to the surface. That happened in all three of these. All three of these formed carbon dioxide gas, which is why there's bubbles coming up because it's being released. Yeah, you got yours, Hannah, so we can see it?